would say my personal aesthetic is probably closest to that of a dead old lady who lives in a haunted mansion. And while I want visitors to feel cared for and comfortable, I hope they also feel a bit wary and suspicious.
How'd that get in there?
All you need is a frame now, and you'd be a masterpiece.
Thirteen years old. I was 13 years old, and I took so many pills because I saw it in the movie. I was so depressed. I was in so much fear and bondage, scared to go to school, scared to go home. I just wanted to end it all. And God, I didn't understand it at the time, but when I look back, I know that He saved me for a time such as this. He spared my life. He spared my life so I can tell all the other little 13-year-olds who were going through the same thing. He spared my life. He has plans for your life. He loves you. He loves you. I know you're hurting. He wants you to give it to Him. He loves you. He has plans for your life. 13.
What does the Bible say about tattoos? What does the Bible say about tattoos? There's only one verse that addresses it, Leviticus 19:28. You shall not make any cuts in your body for the dead or tattoo yourselves. I am the Lord. Now, the Hebrew behind tattoo yourselves is two Hebrew words, ketovet ka'aka. Ketovet is from a root which means to mark, to write, to engrave. And then ka'aka is a bit uncertain. If you look up the standard biblical Hebrew dictionary, it defines ka'aka as a tattoo, but also adds its meaning is uncertain. It only occurs in that particular verse. It could simply be a mark or a decoration on the skin. But look at the context. You shall not make any cuts in your body for the dead or tattoo yourselves. So what God is telling His Israelite people is that He doesn't want them to engage in the kinds of grief or mourning rituals which were common in the ancient world. So we do know that grief was often expressed outwardly through, for instance, the wearing of sackcloth or the cutting of the hair or the beard, or sometimes in the cutting of the skin, which seems to be what God is forbidding here. So don't cut yourselves or don't make any kind of marks or tattoos, which are the kinds of things that your non-Israelite neighbors would do. That's what God is telling His people. Now, what about for Christians? Does Leviticus 19:28 prohibit us from getting ink? Well, no, because Christians live under the new covenant. And so Leviticus 19:28 was addressed only to the Israelites. And so that prohibition does not apply to believers today. So to ink or not to ink, well, choose wisely, but choose freely. And by the way, I don't have any ink, so I don't have a dog in this hunt.